Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. We have no cases. Where did she want me to go? Oh, you think you work too... I'm working you too hard. You've got a lot of nerve. Who exactly is giving you room and board again? Again. If I don't have a mission, what am I supposed to be doing? Wandered off and gotten lost. It certainly looks that way. Seems you've steadily gotten accustomed to life in this world, however you're still a ways to go as Kyoko's assistant. Lest you suffer her wrath, I suggest you get on with purchasing those coffee beans. Okay. Only K-Cafe's coffee beans will do. Hee hee, if you get lost, I'm gonna come back. Okay. No, You provide a good service, my lady. I didn't know that she actually did that. I just thought maybe she had a mission for me, but it's nice to know that if I forget what I'm doing, I can just talk to her. Give me the beans! Buying more beans already? I suppose with more employees, the supply is used up that much faster. Come to think of it, when you head back, why don't you buy some takoyaki from the third floor to go with your coffee? Only a child does no more than what they're asked. Go above and beyond and you'll seem quite clever. I got the coffee beans Kyoko asked for. What new horror will she create from these incredible beans that smell so good? Oh, fan service. Why you do this? Why is she here? That was weird. Let's just keep staring at each other. Yep. Goodbye. There's a poster on the wall. Yuko was staring at it and slobbering. Nationwide B-level gourmet battle. Our restaurant becomes a culinary battleground. Grated yam ramen, tuna scraps gyoza, the famous massive frozen custard dim sum. Looks like this is what Yuko was looking at. Did I hear her mouth water over this? She did. Her mouth was definitely watering. Nobody's mouth would water over this. Oh, and new quest. Sweet. Well, thanks for doing the shopping. We were waiting for you to get back. As you can see, a client has arrived. Hello. Did your mouth water? Hello? Huh? Mouth watering? What are you talking about? This is our client, Yuko Kamashiro. Now then, Miss Kamashiro. What matter of case brings you to us? Okay. Why don't you investigate my father? Chapter 5. The search continues. Yuko Kamashiro. You mean Mr. Satoru Kamashiro, the former president of Kamashiro Enterprises? Yes. He passed away last year. It was reported to have been a suicide, correct? No, that isn't true. My father would never kill himself. Oh, I'm sorry for the outburst. No, there's nothing to apologize for. But why do you believe he wouldn't do it? Do you have some proof that he wasn't suicidal? No, I don't. That's exactly why I've come to you. I see, that makes sense. If you want clues, then you may want to start with Makoto Yamashina, whom I had you investigate the other day. He was a researcher for Kamashiro until last year. He left the company around the same time my father died, and then he disappeared. So you believe Yamashina is connected to your father's death in some way? Yes. Even if there's no direct connection, I'm certain he must know something about my father's death. So you had us investigate Makoto Yamashina as a prelude to this case then. That was your way of testing us. Since you brought another case to us, that implies that we passed your test. I apologize. There are so few people around me who I can trust. I'm so very sorry for my little ruse. I hope such an honest answer is proof that we have earned your trust. We shall investigate your father's death. Thank you so much. Mouth-watering. Oh, please excuse me for a moment. Hello, yes, no, there's no problem. Yes, what, no, I'm alone. I understand, I'll be right back. Please wait at the head office, Miss Rai. Goodbye. I'm sorry, something came up all of a sudden. So it appears. Please leave the investigation to us. Thank you very much. Goodbye for now. Mouth-watering! Did you do it? This could turn out to be a really big case. We've got to go all out and solve it. If all goes well, we could expose Kamishiro's past, along with the company's inner workings. I should ask Detective Matoyoshi for his help. Alright, let's get started on this case. I'll go over the info on Makoto Yamashina again. While I'm doing that, I want you to go back out to his home and pay him another visit. I don't know if we'll get anything new, but we'll... NVNG, I guess? NVNG. Oh, sorry, never mind. It's nothing important. NVNG, it's something my father used to say a lot. It's an abbreviation for nothing virtue, nothing gained. My father said something different, though. Something ventured, something gained. I always thought it should be abbreviated as SVSG, but it's a rather elegant and refined expression, don't you think? Well, no need to think too deeply on it. That would be inelegant. Okay, enough with the chit-chat. Get on the case for me. Okay, fan service, let's do this. We got a message. Mary's right, there's lots we don't know about each other. Let's talk more. Oh, no. Thank you very much for your work on the case. Leave it to me. I know what I'm doing. Not really. I'm actually not even sure where this guy's house is. Oh. Toyosho Kondo's. You're a stubborn one. How many times do I have to tell you I don't know any Kamishiro? You're asking if I've never heard of them? The first I heard of them was from you. No, it was before that. Oh, on the news, I think. Wait, no, maybe I heard it from my daughter? I don't know. Ask my daughter. Ask Chika. I need to lie down. I suddenly feel dizzy. Chika, she said she was going to Shibuya, I believe. A new single from a band was going to be available for limited time at Shibuya Records. Jimmykin? No, that wasn't it. You really must excuse me. Oh, God. Let's go to Shibuya Records in Shibuya to talk to Yamashina's daughter, Chika. God, I hope it's not Jimmykin. I can't go through another episode talking like him. Did I go to the wrong place? Whatever. It was Shibuya. And I went to Shinjuku. Where is the record store, though? Maybe I did have it right. God. They're just too close in name. That's the only problem. I think it's down this alley. Maybe not. Sports shop. Huh. Life plan. Cap dog. Do. It had to have been Shibuya. But I didn't see it. Ah, this is frustrating. Back to Shibuya. How? What? There we go. You can continue this way. You say you have a question? Again? We just want to be left alone. Well, what is it now? What about my dad? There's not really much to say. Until recently my dad was a workaholic. He didn't even come home on his days off. But he seemed to change more recently. His focus shifted to taking care of his family. Well, that's good. I'm not sure why exactly. Maybe something changed with his work. Before I know, he worked for a place called the Nile Corporation, but... Shouldn't you be on your way? I don't have much free time either. Can I go now? How did it go? Get any useful clues? The Nile Corporation. I hadn't thought there'd be a connection there. Nile Corporation, our paths have crossed before. Detective Matayoshi looked into the company once before. My father was involved in that investigation too. They were following up on a hunch, apparently. Okay, you can look into that Nile Corporation for me. You might be able to get some info at the Corporation Pavilion near the Eden entrance. I'll look into the case files that my father and Detective Matayoshi put together back then. Alright, I'm counting on you. Nile Corporation. Corporation Pavilion near the Eden entrance. 3 messages. Holy crap. Trivia, what program do you use to capture Digimon? Huh? Digimon capture? Ultra high performance capture net. I like that one. You don't like Jimmykin's song, just don't think about him, that's all. I don't like him. Is it daytime over there? It's night here. I went all over collecting data. Talking about workaholic parents, jeez. Eden! That's... Do I go to the entrance? Yep. Hurry it up, I'm busy, you know. Now, Corporation, It does sound kind of unfamiliar. Yes, I'm sure I've never heard of it. Whatever, who cares about that? More importantly, what do you think about Eden's avatar system? Are you really satisfied with it? You don't even care, do you? With that face, of course you don't. Damn. I don't know if he just called me hot or ugly, but still weird. Sap! Nah, I never heard of that company. Sounds like some loser third-rate sweatshop. Haha. It'd be awfully nice if my kids could also work at a big company like Kamishiro. Now Corporation, that's the company created to research the Eden Avatar system, isn't it? I think they were bought out by some big company a long time ago, though. They aren't around anymore. Better head back to the office. Oop, missed. I missed the stairs. Whoop! Log out. And map. can of Bradway. Right. Door. Boobs. Well, hello there, young assistant. Are you getting used to working as a detective? What's with that look? You're looking at me like I'm not supposed to be here. Kaio-chan can tell you why I'm here. Well, something strange has happened, and we can't find the Nao Corporation case files. So I thought I'd ask some directly involved with the case itself. Of course, you didn't find them. All the files are stored together at Kamishiro. At Kamishiro? I'm ashamed to have to admit this, but we had to leave the files there. This was that hunch of yours, isn't it? Yes. At the time, suspicions were raised that Kamishiro had acquired the Nao Corporation illicitly. Your father and I were investigating that when we ran into a little problem. Pressure came down from up top. We were forced to abandon the case. At the time, we were also forced to hand over all case files to Kamishiro too. So Kamishiro pulled the strings. That was a self-incriminating move, wasn't it? That was the implied understanding. Since we knew how bad it was, we decided to keep silent track of where the case files were stored. We kept track even after your father passed away. Now the files are being stored deep within the Avalon server, which is the main Kamishiro server. I'm sure it's in part of the cyberspace Kamishiro employees called a confidential database. And when I say I've kept track, it's not like I've confirmed the data's location firsthand. I bet it's conjecture based on info from scans of the environs. Call it my intuition. That's good enough for me. Well then, I say it's about time we had them return what they've been keeping from us. Listen to me, Kaio-chan. This is Kamishiro we're dealing with. How do you plan to get around the top-notch security of a world-renowned company? Let's learn from the case of the robbing rooster. We don't force our way through a closed gate. Instead, we employ strategy and have them open it for us. Well, hey. Now, is that even possible? A good detective makes the possible impossible. That's what she said, yes. What, we already had a rooster of our own lined up, someone who can crow in just the way we need. And we'll get her to help us when it comes to infiltrating Kamishiro. Aha, speak of the devil. Begging your pardon. Hee, once again, you've arrived right on time. This is my client, Yuko Kamishiro. Has there been any progress? Yuko Kamishiro? You don't mean the former president's... I see. No one could question her if she were to walk into corporate HQ. What? Who is this? Young lady, we need your assistance, please. Huh, what? What, huh, what? I see. What do you say? We really need your help with the investigation. That's fine. I want to know if my suspicions are correct as well, after all. Aha! But I am a minor, and as such, my authority within the company is rather restricted. I doubt I'll be able to do much more than get you into the lobby of the main office. Let me think about this. If I were inviting friends from school to take a tour, shouldn't be an issue getting you into the lobby, I think. It'd be hard passing me and Kaio-chan off as your friends. Worst case, they might recognize us too. So long as you could get my assistant in, that would be terrific. Could you manage that? But then how do we get the confidential database? Do you have some means of doing that? You don't even know. Even if your assistant were a world-class hacker, I doubt it's even possible. I'm beyond that. A cyber sleuth can make the possible impossible. Well, there we have it, Yuko. Leave the domain of cyber sleuthing to us. Very well, I'll go and get things set up. What are you actually going to do, Kaio-chan? To get in, I have an idea, actually. Oh ho! There was this one case where I got my hands on a little program, thinking of having it customized for my assistant with the help of someone I know. Shall we get started with the preparations? My dear assistant, start by heading to Miri Mikagura's place. I'll let her know you're coming and why. You can get the details from her. Okay. So we're gonna take the feeder and turn it into a virus, I'm guessing, of some sort. That will get us what we need. Digimon capture, correct, not bad. It's nice to have someone who'll say that. Thanks. Get to bed early yourself. I've entrusted a dreadful task to you. Return at once if things get dangerous. No need to worry. Actually, well, stop right here and save, because this is going to be a longer mission and we're already 20 minutes in. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.